So a few weeks back, I was watching the TikTok of Tom and Stephanie. You know this baby and children's toy store? Well, if you have been a parent of my age, right, you probably have heard about this brand. So anyway, the daughter of this business, right, she was asking for the support to patronize her parents' shops. She was apparently trying to save the remaining stores. And there's this other story of this 31-year-old eating house called Yonghe, I believe, folding because they have been struggling to even break even. And then just last month, Isetan Tampines just shuttered their doors for the final time. And I felt emotional for this one because I remember going there a lot during my 20s. Anyway, all of these are just a small percentage of retail shops closing down. And I haven't even mentioned about the other service-based small businesses, bootstrapping solopreneurs, and at least a dozen self-employed friends I personally know giving up their boss-free life to go back to find a job. Anyway, sorry, give me a moment to grab a seat first. Oh, if you're wondering what is this, right? We are preparing for another EEV shoot for my other channel. Yes, I'm in the video production business. Anyway, to continue my story, two of my bigger competitors in the same industry, Redbud and PropUp, they also seem to have wound up, or at least so I was told by my property agent friends. And that's not all, because when I spoke to my entrepreneur friends, easily like 9 out of 10 of them, they told me that 2025 was bad for them too. And some close ones even confided with me that they might not last past 2025. Now, honestly, at the rate that I'm losing clients to AI videos and self-made TikTok, right, it would be foolish to think that my business will be immune to losing our edge. It's really a sooner or later thing. So you can say that times are bad, our businesses are down, and our clients are purchasing less. Moreover, I don't have massive funds to invest in property, in crypto, in stocks, and in other businesses like some of you. And I lack the knowledge and probably the guts to venture into these new markets. So, what really can I do? Well, after surviving for nearly 10 years in entrepreneurship, I come to realize that there is no constant in our success. Okay, maybe you argue that you have a consistent stream of deals and leads, but I doubt the majority of businesses are as lucky. And people who know me know that I am a strongly logical person when I chart and run my business. I cannot heed the government's recent advice to operate our businesses purely on my passion. And then we need to prepare for it to close down, or so I inferred. And that's why I have been trying out many things in the past 2 to 3 years, in anticipation of a bad year like 2025, probably even 2026, this would bring about to hurt in my business. So let me list down the things that I have tried and the results of these things, all right? So the first thing is on partnerships. Now I formed around a dozen partnerships since 2023 with complementary and contrasting business owners too. So for instance, I am a video production company, right? So it's logical for me to partner with a digital marketing firm, isn't it? Or perhaps with trainers and consultants who would help bring deals to me while I serve their clients with video marketing strategies. Well, all these partnerships have somewhat crumbled, and I cannot blame any of them for this failure, because we individually are busy people and we all have to take care of our own business. So naturally, when the first collaborative deal is over, right, or worse, nothing happens after like 2 months, well, the partnership would naturally dissolve. But this is okay because there's nothing formal that has been signed, so everybody parts way amicably. However, in these partnerships, right, I was deceived by 2 of them too. Now, perhaps it is my naivety in entrepreneurship. Well, let's just say that I was made use of, cheated of some small startup capital, and wasted months of my life trying to give value to these partnerships. And there are those unscrupulous entrepreneurs around just waiting to pounce off small business owners with some money and time like us. So partnerships don't really seem to work for me that much. It's probably me, but well, that's okay. There are other avenues of making money still. But before I continue, can you help me with a tiny favor? I really need your support in subscribing to this new channel of mine, and like this video too if the topic has resonated with you. Otherwise, do share this with an entrepreneur or self-employed friend for their benefit too. Okay? Well, thank you so much for your support. Now let's go back to the list, which is the second thing that I did, retainers. Now, this in my business means a contract for a monthly work with a client, and in return, right, they pay me a fixed sum monthly. Now, in theory, this would mean a steady stream of income, right? Well, the reality is there will be bound to be some clients who will miss payments or won't want to pay at all. Now, one such instance is a client that I've been chasing them to pay since September until the time of this shoot, right? They still won't want to pay, citing reasons that, the videos that we did weren't what they wanted and we wasted their time. And mind you, this was only informed to us 3 months after they accepted the videos. And in fact, for a few of them, right, we were informed we actually did a good job. So I reckon they are also, a bit financially not so sound anymore. So they will come up with all sorts of excuses to not pay. Anyway, I digress. So if you ask me, is there a binding contract for such retainers, right? Of course there is. Now, but what can a commercial contract for a few $1,000s monthly do if I want to fight for the money that is owed? I cannot go to commercial court because the legal fees would be more than the owed monies already. And small claim tribunal, right, SCT, won't enforce the payment even if they ruled in favor of us. So debt collectors also want to be paid first before they go chase for payments, and most of the time they don't succeed anyway. So how? Well, believe me, in my nearly 10 years of doing business, Aaron's clients will find loopholes to break retainer contracts and not pay. And there's really very little I can do that's worth the trouble for such small sums. So honestly, retainers don't work that well for me anymore unless we are working with the most ethical clients with the best integrity and financially sound. Alright, third thing, packages with upfront payment. Now we call this the SPA memberships, where I get my clients to pay upfront for a package of videos. Yes, in this case, right, money is assured, but there's still a problem. Many of them won't use up the contents in their package. And when they ask for extension, if it's like 1 or 2 months, that's okay. But the most absurd case is that the validity has been extended by 1 year, 1 full year. And that's from initially a 10-month project. And the client was still asking for another, even longer extension. And this was after constant reminders to them to consume their package and approve the videos. But every time, right, they just always ask for an extension at the very last minute, if at all. And when I throw the contract terms on them, right, some of them turn nasty. One even threatened me, with saying things like, do you know how much business you will lose when I tell people your way of doing business? Insinuating that, I am at fault. It's really a lot of unnecessary stress when it comes to this. And it's even worse when the client is a friend. And the pain of losing a friend because of a contract is not a comfortable feeling to have. Okay? Number 4, TikTok and short form videos. Now this is what many entrepreneurs and self-employed have done, especially after 2020. Because during COVID, right, suddenly all consumers are on TikTok, and all other social media platforms, right, they start welcoming short form content. And some, content creators, they found success soon enough and they suddenly become influencers with tens, even hundreds of thousands of followers. And before you know it, everyone from property agents to hawkers to salespeople in car showrooms to even employees of government agencies, they are dancing and copying viral reels already. So since probably 2024, I find that TikTok content to to become a waste of time to consume, because like easily 95% of them are quite useless. Unless you really want to watch pretty girls in scantily clad attires. And from the creators' end, right, 10 out of 10 creators I know, including business owners who paid for their TikTok reels, all these people I know and spoke to all tell me that short form content is quite useless in getting them leads or even helping them with their branding now. And the problem is, within that 15-second window, right, if you can even get your viewers' attention in the first place, you need them to watch your video, listen to your message, probably note down your call to action, and remember who you are all at once. I mean, you just ask yourself, have you seen a reel on TikTok or Facebook or YouTube Shorts and you actually enjoyed that reel, but you didn't like bookmark it, and you didn't save it, you didn't share it, or you didn't like it, and you cannot find what's the creator's name anymore? And worse, you can't even search for it on these short form video platforms because the one that show up aren't what you're looking for. Now the truth is this, I have also invested a lot of my time and energy into doing such short form content in the form of like behind the scenes, viral trends, educational, and at times, right, I also succumb to doing those nonsense dance move just for views. But did I get much sales? Not really. How about leads? None are the quality type. Then at least I can get engagement and views, right? Yeah, but some of our posts, right, can get us mid 5-figure views. But so what? That's why I don't even bother to do, exclusive TikToks and short form videos anyway. Number 5, funnels. And if you have done this, you know that how expensive all these are. Because building them is one thing. You probably will be paid thousands, if not tens of thousands, for a funnel to be built for you. But then you need to constantly put up new assets, new contents, new ads, A/B test them, track them, optimize them, and then when all the ads are tired, do the entire cycle all over again. And I haven't even mentioned the thousands of dollars in ad spend you have to invest to Facebook and Instagram just to get the same value in leads in return. And what's more, since 2022, right, every single marketer I know have shared that leads costs have just been escalating because targeting is getting worse. One more bonus for you. Number 6, AI videos. Now we tried this in 2023 and we were honestly one of the first to offer AI video packages. Now for our own AI videos, right, meaning we shot ourselves once and then we let the AI churn out dozens of videos of us, well, the reception is lukewarm at best. Because viewers know these AI are not us. Moreover, the general sentiments of AI-generated videos, well, today it is one of distrust, perhaps even disgust. Like, why are big companies like Agoda doing AI video ads? They cannot afford to pay for talents. And more so, right, I get the feedback, and I myself also feel this, that co-viewers who watch AI videos, they form the perception that the company could actually con or scam them. Hence, we have also steered away from doing AI videos, probably also because anyone can easily do this today with a few VO3 prompts. Now, there's really no value when such videos are overly prevalent now. So, all these things that I've done, partnerships, retainers, packages, short form videos, funnels, AI videos, now all of these seem to have outlived their effectiveness already. Well, at least for me. But wait, I'm sure I'm not alone because so many of my friends, my prospects, and even my clients, right, are saying the same thing. So that's why I have been doing something that not many others do. And even if they want to, right, they probably don't know how to. Yes, you probably have guessed it by now. Yes, we're talking about YouTube videos and pretty long form ones like minimally 10 to 12 minute videos to bid. Like it or not, I get results from my YouTube videos. And when I applied my formula to my wife's channel, and her name is Jessica, it works well too for her. And currently with 3 other channels that I'm brewing, including this very one that you are watching this video on, well, I have confidence that we can get all of them to work. what are the results, you ask? Well, firstly, it is the views and the subscribers. Now, before you say what's the use of these metrics, right? Well, let me just remind you that YouTube views and subscribers, they are not the same thing as TikTok views and followers. Now, YouTube views, or more aptly, right, the watch time is gold, literally, because YouTube pays me for people who watch my videos. And the payout is not like the pathetic like $200 for a million views on TikTok type. I receive 4-figure sums monthly. And that's with my main channel having only 9,000 plus subscribers. So YouTube pays. Big deal, you say. Well, I also get brands collaborating with me, brands like Tesla and BYD. Now, these are not sponsorship, which means companies will pay like 3 to 4 figures for 60-second mention of their products in my video. And there's even affiliate deals, promotable products deals, subscription fees, and at least 2 to 3 more other ways of making money on YouTube. So yes, my payouts on my other channels cannot pay my staff salaries yet, but knowing that I've grown one channel in a matter of a year, I probably can do the same to another 6 to 8 more channels in the same period and get multiple streams of incomes. And that's not all. Now, the gem of doing YouTube videos lie in, well, 2 important advantages that only YouTube can provide. So the number one thing is because your videos are long, viewers don't consume as many videos as the short form platforms. And because of that, right, they are more loyal to you. So 9,000 subscribers in YouTube beats 90,000 TikTok followers anytime. And because subscribers tend to be more loyal to you, they will likely buy more from you, or at least trust what you say to them a lot more. And imagine what you can do after gaining 10,000 subscribers. Well, you can form your own community and you can organize activities and events just for them. Now imagine how many leads and prospects you will already have in this trusting community of yours. Well, but the second advantage could even beat the first one, which is your personal branding. Now, when I had like 3,000 to 4,000 subscribers, I already experienced a phenomenon that is with people recognizing me in cafes, on the street, in malls, in showrooms particularly. So today, right, I get at least 1 or 2 people coming to me on a weekly basis asking, "You're that YouTuber who reviews EV, right?" Well, they might not remember my name, but they know me. And I just have 9,000 subscribers only. So how is that? How is that a good thing? You may ask. Well, some of you would already crave this attention, but for me, right, I feel quite uncomfortable with strangers saying hi to me in the middle of my lunch. But what I am forming here is a personal branding. I was Colin Goh, the video guy, for years, and within just 1 year, actually within 6 months, many people already know me as the EV guy. My point is this: for those of you who needs cold prospects to know who you are, right, amidst a sea of competitors in your industry, YouTube is going to be a great platform to sow your seeds in. And that's the advice that I have for you. Now, if you've done all the things that I've described above, right, and your business doesn't seem to be picking up, well, why not tread the path that I've just walked? Now, I've got some success after 5 to 6 months, and my wife got her leads after only 4 videos within like 2 to 3 months. And I'm currently building a wellness channel, an education channel, and this one, which actually will be the toughest considering the topic. But with your help, right, with you subscribing to this channel and helping me to share this and other videos here, we will succeed. Well, hopefully by this time next year. Because honestly, very, very few people know how to do YouTube videos like I do. And even if they can, they don't know how to attain the success that we have gotten. So it's a really good hedge for my main business if it doesn't do well. And you know what? When my YouTube channel do really well, I'm sure they will pay my business by a lot too. So do you think that I'm making sense? Do you think that you also have a potential future to form a community and craft out your personal branding in YouTube, then I say you should start today. Because this time last year, when I put up my first long form YouTube video, I was just getting my first 2,000 views on that video. Today, my videos have attained nearly 1 million views. And in just 1 year, so much have changed. So if you're keen to discover how you can also be building your YouTube channel for your own brand and business success, feel free to contact me. Otherwise, do share, comment, and subscribe. Okay?